go. Yeah. Mic. I know, I can see it. I could see it wasn't working. Hi. It's me. I am here. I'm tired. I am very tired, but I'm here. I am going to stream. We're going to do something useful today. I haven't worked out exactly what that useful thing is, but we're going to do it. So I am meant to be working on props right now for Skaverna, but I've kind of been left with no idea of what the hell I'm meant to be making. So, and I'm not feeling particularly creative, which is never a good combination. So I'm not sure what to make with these props because the list kind of changed today. So I'm thinking. Right, how is everyone else? How's everyone else? What is everyone else doing? What are you making? Maybe I can use that as inspiration. What have you made this week that I can possibly use to make props? Because I'm not quite sure what to make. So far this morning, I've fucked around and made like little things, but I'm hoping, oh god, I've just realized that Maya might not have saved all the work that I did because it's Maya. Please don't screw me over, Maya. Let's see. Only thing I made myself is tired. Same, dude. I'm having a huge tired today, and I don't know why. Like, I slept better last night than I have done for the past few nights, so I shouldn't be this tired. And yet here I am, tired. It's gonna be a long day. I've got streaming, I've got meetings. It's gonna be a long day today, but we're getting there. And then I still need to do like lesson prep for tomorrow. I have a new student, woo, which means that I need to prep what the hell I'm gonna teach them. Woo. It's not nerve-wracking at all. There's nothing quite like getting a new student to make you sit there and be like, do I know what I'm talking about? Should I be allowed? Should I be allowed to tell people how to do stuff? So yeah, I've got to work out, and it's different. Like he's doing something different to other students. Normally I have to go through like the pipeline and texturing and stuff. This one's just for printing, so it's going to be a lot of like sculpt stuff, and also things. I don't know. I gotta work it out. It's someone who's never touched Zbrush as well, so that's always gonna be fun. Trying to explain to them that crying is the first step of every project is gonna be good. Yeah, they don't come from a modeling background either, so I'm gonna have to make it up. You're training in the tired land today. Nice, good. We can be tired together. It'll be fine. I don't know, maybe it's like a seasonal thing or something. Like, I'm just tired today. It doesn't help that my cat is like curled up on the bed being cute and adorable. I'm just like, maybe I should just go and curl up with the cat and have a nap. That sounds like a way better way of doing things. Check it out. I was using Maya today. It's a miracle. I used Maya. Is anyone impressed with me? Crying is always the first and last step. Agreed. Agreed. Did you miss anything epic? Yes, you missed out on an opportunity to subscribe for a very small amount per month, which will allow you not to have to watch anything. Look, I did something in Maya and I'm not actually crying yet. The time will come. So yeah, I'm making props at the moment, and which is great. Fucking, I've just managed to divert myself on 3 different topics at the same time. This isn't going well. So yeah, first of all, I gotta ask if anyone out there has got, when you first used, how about you subscribe to my OnlyFans? That's more expensive, to be honest. That's way more than £5 a month. Oh, you mean my only polygons? Only polygons. Come and join us. So What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so if you've got like, when you first use ZBrush, apart from the obvious, what the fuck is 2.5D? And why is everything everywhere? What were the things that really like confused you? What were the things, because it's difficult, it's difficult to explain to someone, and like, it sounds really shitty when I say it out loud, but like, it's really difficult because when I use it, it's so intuitive now that like, I just use it. You just press the buttons and it happens. Things happen, you press buttons. And when you fuck up, you kind of figure out how to fix it, and that's great. But when you were first using ZBrush, what were the things that literally you just stared at and you're like, why is it even like this? What is the purpose of this? Because I need that information so that I can start making better notes so I can teach people better. And not just be like, what do you mean you don't understand this? What's wrong with you? Which is not the best way to teach people. Why is my screen sticky? These are questions that I wasn't expecting from today. So yeah, that was my first thing. It's just like, I gotta start thinking, because I'm gonna have to think of like, literally, what words do we use that people that aren't in 3D will not understand? Like polygon, n-gon, vertices, edge loops. Like, big problem I keep seeing is when your model's stuck on a flat image on the screen and keep drawing it. Oh, okay, yeah, the control N. So if you haven't actually, that's 2.5D, funnily enough. Yeah, that's 2.5D. That's like the opening thing that everyone gets stuck on. Yeah. Yeah, you see, like, I'm trying to think of, like, what things... Because there's loads of things. There's loads of things that, I mean, like, when you get more complex, there's loads of things to talk about. Like, Z modeler brushes and how all of those bits kind of piece together. It's... Yeah, I got to think about these things. But anyway, right. So I've got to work on props. Dynamesh versus Z-Remesher. Do you know, like, that's something that I'm going to have to do a bit of research on, because I so seldom use Dynamesh, but Dynamesh is used a lot when it comes to making models for printing. So, backface mask, yes. Yeah, backface mask. I wish someone had told me about that, like, when I first started. Backface mask is good. And explaining how the brush actually works. Like, yeah, explaining that the brush is a circular sphere, and that's why it affects things in a circular area. I suppose, yeah, that makes sense. I should probably do that. I'm going to take notes. Can you guys just write me a course? Maybe I'll just ask ChatGPT to write me a course. That'll be easier. Right, we're making stuff. Let's make stuff. So I'm busy making these props. Maybe I should do the sculpt. I've got to sculpt like a whale around here. So maybe I can do that now. That's something to do. Let's do that. Let's sculpt a whale. A whale. I mean, the other thing to cover with ZBrush, I'm guessing, is going to be like the import, export, how to set up a file. I'm so sorry. I think we've all lived that, like, that moment. I still do it. Where I'll be sculpting merrily away and then I'm suddenly like, oh shit. Oh no, backface mask wasn't switched on. Where am I going to store this? Let me find a place to store things. Where are we going? What am I doing? What is... I wish my projects weren't all like the same name. I've got one that's Skaverna and one that's Scavenger. So we've got Scavenger and Skaverna, and both of them are way too similar. And I keep clicking on the wrong thing. What are we doing? Props. This is going to be lamp. Export. Woo. Let's go. See, I've got a lovely new little message that's coming from Twitch telling me about how they're gonna take more of the money. Thanks, Twitch. Thanks, Twitch. Love getting paid. It's nice. Hi, Mike. Hello. I have seen your text. I'm sorry I haven't replied to it. On that note, I'm sorry to everyone that I haven't replied to in like a few weeks. I cannot stress this enough. Like, I am tired. I am busy. It's not that I don't love you, and please do keep texting me. Like, don't think that I hate you and I don't want you to text me. I do want you to text me, and I'm sorry that I don't reply. It's just, I'm just busy. I'm just so busy with everything, with marketing, with business plans, with setting things up, with getting the work actually done for the fucking business. Like, it's just, there's just a lot going on at the moment. So if you feel like I have ignored you, shut up, Kay. You get the most replies. You get the most replies, actually. You get more replies than most people do. But yeah, if I haven't replied to your message, actually, on that note, if I haven't replied to your message and it's been like 3 days, just send it again. Send it again. I probably saw it, thought that I had replied to it, didn't reply to it, and then bad things have happened. So yeah, just send it again and be like, by the way, did you see that I sent you this? Because I'm sorry. I've also had an influx of people, and this sounds like boasting, but it's not boasting, it's just silly. I've had an influx of people suddenly message me out of the blue to ask me about the studio and stuff, which is nice. Mostly asking for work. Like, I haven't even done the paperwork on the place yet. Like, I'm sorry, hold on. If everyone could just hold on, I'll save the industry really soon. Really soon, I promise. I promise I'll save everything. It's gonna be fine. So yay, we have a wee thing. I love you. Aw, I love you guys. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of the support that I get from everyone. It's been very nice. We've got some really cool stuff coming up. Really, 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 really cool stuff. We, the studio, has been invited to be a semi-permanent speaker at CG Spectrum, which is fun. And then I've also been invited to speak to the rookies about it, so that'll be fun. So we got loads of really cool stuff coming up where we got the potential for a lot more business generation and stuff like that. So that's really, really cool. I've also been given access to all the mentors at CG Spectrum, so potentially like bringing people on to the stream to do stuff and all sorts of things. So it's really fun. It's just I'm juggling the shit out of everything right now. And I keep having great ideas, starting the great idea, getting distracted, forgetting the great idea, and then like 3 weeks later I look at it, I'm like, what was I doing? So I'm busy making notes for myself at the moment, actually. Literally making notes for I've got a meeting with the team later on today, so I actually have notes. Look, I made notes for things to talk to the team about, which is unlike me. It's unheard of. Reply in your head often? Yeah, I do that as well. I frequently reply in my head and then just don't send it. Sorry. Exciting. Yeah, very exciting. We've got some cool stuff coming up. The team has got really, really cool stuff coming up. It's going to be really, really good. I'm genuinely excited about it. I'll be more excited. I'm planning on taking like a week off at some point just to breathe. But at some point it'll be nice to do that. So trying to work out if I can be bothered to do all of this. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Let's go. Why creasing edge loops. On that note, since I have to be a semi-permanent talker with CG Spectrum and talk to them on a fairly regular occasion, what the hell should I talk to people about? Give me ideas, things that you wish people spoke about more often. The general idea, the general gist of it is like going in and helping to inspire the future artists and stuff. So it's less about like, here is how to 3D and more about here is how to human. Which sounds really patronizing, but like explaining to people like how to talk to people, how to make friends, how to network, how to do all of that shit. Basically how to, I think it's basically how to be charismatic. It's like Riz 101 or something. Which will be fun because I like talking to people about that sort of stuff. The irony that I'm the biggest hermit. Talk about Father. Sorry. Are you playing Path of Exile? Are you stuck in Path of Exile? Which one are you stuck on? What are you stuck on? I'll come rescue your ass. I haven't played in a while. I've been playing Diablo. Diablo is like, it's like Path of Exile on easy mode though. It's really nice. It's really chilled. I'm actually genuinely enjoying just like not having a difficult game to play. Oh, cat. Come, baby. Hello. Hello. You wanna come sit? Yes, you're my baby. I love you. Sweet little fuzzwump. Don't have time for either right now. You're fair. I say that I complain and I whine a lot. I tend to work late at night, so which is even worse, I think, in some regards. Can you stop headbutting my chair? So in the mornings, I'll get up early because I want to pretend that I'm going to be productive, and then I'm not. And I'll sit and like drink coffee and scheme. Scheme for a few hours and do social media posts and make advertising campaigns and all of that sort of like lazy stuff. I say lazy to anyone that does that as a permanent job. Like, it's not lazy, it's difficult. But I do all of that, and then I'll sit and like play an hour of Diablo before I have to do a student. And then I usually have a student or a meeting at about 10-11ish. Then it's a bit of work. Then it's get ready for streaming during my lunch break. Then it's streaming, and then it's usually a meeting afterwards, and then I sit and take notes for the next day. That is how my days go. Woo! Oh, and in between all of that, I cook and clean and, you know, do all the wife stuff. What do you do when size 1 brush is still 10 times too big? How big is your model? It's because your model's too small. If you get stuck with that, I might actually have this as a problem in this model. Hold on. Because I think this model's tiny. So yeah, if this is brush size 1, oh no, brush size 1 is alright actually. 170 centimeters. What the hell are you making? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because more often than not, when your brush is that big, it's because your model is the wrong size. What you can do is grab all your subtools together, like all of your subtools, merge them down into one thing, and then hit unitize, which is in deformation. So if you go to deformation, not unitize, unify will bring it to the middle of your screen and give it like a better sizing. So that, like if you hit that, it'll do the thing. So you can try that. But usually if you've imported a model in, and even though it was was it 170 centimeters in here, or is it 170 centimeters in Maya? Because there is a differentiation when you're importing between the two. If you're importing between the two of them, you have to be very careful about setting, I can't remember where it is. You have to set your import scale so that your scale stays on track. Yeah, just unify it. Just unify it. There's an issue when it comes to, it's the same problem like you have it when you export out of ZBrush into Maya. Sometimes you'll end up with this teeny tiny little character. It's because your import export settings, don't mind the scrabbling in the background, Robin's got a box that she's playing with. Your import export settings are set weird. So like over here, your export has a scale, and if your scale is weird when you export it, it's going to come out a weird size. So yeah, I learned that because everything was fucked on mine as well. There you go. Fun. The fun of importing and exporting. You're welcome. I knew something. It's a fucking miracle. Yay me. Yay me. Importing and exporting is hard. Robin, could you stop? Baby, what you doing? Nonsense cat. Absolute nonsense cat. She's very cute though. So all I'm doing at the moment is procrastinating. And in order to procrastinate but still appear like I'm doing something, I'm adding all the crease edges that I need, just because I can. Because I haven't decided. I might sculpt something else on here besides just the whale that needs to be added. I haven't quite worked out what I'm doing. Also because I am literally procrastinating. Oh, look at that. That's a fuck up. Interesting. Uh-huh. Stitch. Thank you. I'm not even going to give an answer to that. I'm not going to get involved in your filthy, filthy antics. So is it still summer? Is it autumn yet? Are we in autumn? British people, help me here. What even is autumn? It's still summer. Shit. Okay. When does summer end? Because don't get me wrong, I like summer. Summer's nice. It's very nice. But I like autumn. And I like the in-between seasons. I like spring and I like autumn. I don't like how hot it gets in summer. I don't like how cold it gets in winter. But the in-between ones are pretty good. September 23rd. That's oddly specific. Is it a solstice? I didn't know that, actually. Ah, that's really sweet of you. So that's the solstice, right? That's like winter solstice? No, summer solstice? No, wait, what? No, solstice is the longest day. So then what the hell's that? Winter solstice is December 21st. Okay, so solstice is like the peak of the season, I'm guessing. So then how the hell did they come up with September 23rd? What even is that? These people are just coming up with random dates. I have arrived late. Hello, my darling. Welcome. You haven't missed anything. All you've missed is me trying to work out when summer ends. Like, that's it. I just need to know that there's an end date available. Why is this not working? What is this? What is going on here? What have I done? Okay. No. I'm not having a successful day today. It's just weird. It's not going well. I don't know why it's being weird like that, though. We'll find out. We'll find out as soon as I click dynamic, and then it's gonna freak out. There we go. Oh, because it's two different pieces. Why are you pretending to be one piece, buddy? I'm confusion. Why are you two pieces? What did I do to get that? Fucked if I know. Anyway. Okay. Zoom. Trying to remember if that like extruded something weird there and why it decided to collapse on itself. I mean, sadly, it's invariably user error, so... so weird. Why is this spiral now? What did I do? I'm doing all kinds of weird things here and I don't know how. I wonder if I can just delete all these faces to begin with. Weirdly doesn't let me delete everything either. Okay, let's do nothing. Do nothing. Okay, so now we should only be able to delete stuff. Now it's like it's fighting me on that as well. It's so weird. Ah. Delete. My god. It's like it's deleting everything second to it. For why? Well, it's not perfect, but it works. Oh, you're doing retopology? I'm sorry, babe. It's not too bad, right? It's not that bad. That's interesting. It's weirdly grouping stuff like in a very strange way, and I do not know why. Wasn't model size scaled up, unified, no difference. But switching time, breast size, fixed it. Huh. It's weird. Model size. Yeah, look, if it works, it works. Sometimes we don't question these things. We just appreciate that it fixed it. It's a good start. It's only taken 300 years, but I guess I should start sculpting. I am making this up as I go along. Oh, I have no idea if this is a good idea or not, but we're gonna try it anyway. What's the plane gonna become? I'm not sure yet. Probably a tail. The tail. It's going to become a tail, but I'm trying to work out the better way of doing this. Trying to remember how I made the tail last time. Last time I used planes to do it and then added thickness and all sorts of things, but I might just throw a... I hate fitting a sphere into it because then I always end up with shitty geometry and then I've got to like work around shitty geometry and I don't want to do that. Oh my god, look at that. It's a word from our sponsors, well, I think. Today's sponsors are indecision and futility. Yeah, enjoy a word from our sponsors. Okay, I think I've had some ideas. I think. They're not good ideas, but they're ideas. Bye, Carmen! What I'm gonna do, what am I gonna do, what am I gonna do, what am I gonna do? Can I subdivide this? Shit, I can. It's a moustache. No? Okay. What am I doing? Not deformation, not surface. Subtool, extract. Extract with 0 thickness. Accept. Extract. Accept. Solo. Solo. When in doubt, I just mask everything. It is my way of doing everything. Like, fuck it, we'll just mask it out and try and work it out like that. Right, that will work. Because then we just need to add thickness to it. So normally if it was like, if it's an actual tail that I was making, then I would do it with spheres and that'd be fine. But because this is going to be, I'm going to have to like squish it and move it and shape it quite a lot. I kind of want to keep this. I want to make, I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Help me. We're going to try this. This is my theory. My theory might work. We will find out in a second. Actually, what I might do is this instead. So if I do it that way, then I've got an even line in the middle. And the reason I want an even line in the middle is because I'm going to scale the poly loop. Not that poly loop. This one. Oh, it's not going to let me do the whole thing. That's rude. Rude. So rude. How do I get it to scale the poly loop I want? That's not it either. Scale edge loop complete. Aha! For why? It's very sad that it doesn't want to scale in the direction that I wanted to scale. It's making me very sad indeed. Okay, my plan failed me. Back to my original plan. Tail. Ooh. Okay, so now we have a lovely moustache for our thing. Now we can start just like getting it into a vague shape that's going to sort of work on a lamppost of all things. Let's hide this for now because we don't need it. Oh, remember the days where symmetry was a thing that we had and how much fun it was? Oh, how we laughed. Why is it doing that? Oh, because I hit the wrong button. No, that is the right button. Hello. Hello. Why are you encapsulating yourself, buddy? Whoa. What have I done? Technology, what are you doing to me? I love it when I manage to find my own bugs. I'm just flabbergasted by this. Why? Why won't you rotate the full thing? Nope. Oh, because symmetry. Whoops. So if we switch off symmetry, I should be able to use a brain cell. My very last brain cell is getting used right now. That's still giving me weird deformation, so why are you deforming in a way that you do not need to deform? Do you know what? If you can deform however you want, buddy. I don't know. I don't know why it hates me. It just does. Clearly I'm just having a day of dumb. It happens. Schlonk. I mean, the upside is that I do want it to look like slightly weird and ethereal anyway, so that's good. Trying to find the silver lining to the cloud that I'm making for myself. Where's my plane gone? This is the weirdest looking whale I have ever seen in my life. I actually kind of need to look at the whales that I made previously for this project. I can't remember what I did for them. Where is Big Whaley Boy? Right. Yay, save image. I need is pure ref. Paste. Hey, big whaley boy. Right. So that's what big whaley boy looks like. Now what I need to do is kind of mimic that, but in a very simple way. Why did I do something with detail? Why didn't I just make it easy for myself? Hello, love. Yeah, I'm making things up as I go along. I'm not sure that this is what you were hoping for, but we got a whale. We got the side of a whale.
Oh, hi, cat. What's wrong? Come. Hi, baby cat. Oh, it's a good cat. You're such a good cat.
Okay, so oh, zoom out. Yeah. So it is the bottom piece of this.
Hello, baby.
Squish.
Come on. Come sit in my lap. Yeah, good cat. Very good. Very, very good.
Let's see. Okay, good. You like it. Cool. Yay. I was like, oh god, I don't want to have to redo it. So I'll obviously blend it in a bit more with things, so it looks like it's part of the thing. And then I'm just going to make it like a hard, rocky kind of surface.
What is this cat doing? I love you, baby. Oh, I love you. You're beautiful. Hey, beautiful baby. Oh, I love you.
Oh yeah. Just remembered, I'm like, what time am I meeting people? Okay, let's continue. So sorry, that was me thinking about what the hell am I doing? So we're gonna have eyes somewhere here.
Robin, what are you doing, baby? You're not sitting comfy. Come sit comfy. There you go. A little special baby.
Ramshackle lamps will do. Yay, send me a reference, please. I'm dying. I'm not creative. I need you to send me, like, make this. Tell me more fancy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Lamps in the UK. Yeah, cool. Well, this is, I mean, like, this one you can take apart as well. So you can, like, do different sections of it as different lamps. But yeah. We're getting a whale lamp because I wanted to make a whale lamp. I can't remember how the fuck this guy's mouth works. I don't think he's gonna get all of that on here though. I want this to be a lot more like rough and kind of as if it was handmade, not perfect. I'm going to try this. This might not work. In fact, what I'm going to do is just do a quick save because I've just realized I haven't saved the bloody thing. No, not Diablo 4. Let's not save it to Diablo 4. Whew. Maya.
Yes, Robin. Where are you going? Where are you going, Robin? You're gonna go sit behind everything. Okay, you can keep an eye on me from there. So the general idea of what I'm doing here is trying to get it to look more stone-like, and also as if it was sculpted and created by an artisan a long time ago. Maybe someone who had an idea of what a whale looked like but didn't really know. Similar to like when you see those old paintings of like leopards and shit, where it's like, how did you not know what a leopard looked like? So we wanted to kind of give that feeling to it as well. Baby, could you not walk in front of me? I love you. You're beautiful. So I'm just going to go in and like sharpen all these little edge lines because we want it to look like it's made out of something metal, solid, cast iron maybe. Hi, baby. I love you.
You're the most precious thing in the world.
I love you so much. Yes, Robin, you're very beautiful. You're very beautiful. What you doing?
Shedding hair.
And booping all the plants like a good cat. Very good. Well done.
So yeah, we are going to sculpt in just like some basic detailing on him, but not too much because we don't want him to look good. Robin, I love you. I love you. Can you come sit? Come sit, baby. Come here. I love you. I promise I'll stop moving. I'll keep very still. You can just come sit on my lap.
Come here.
Also want it to look like it's got a bit of damage, but not a lot.
There you go.
And I also want to hide those initial sculpt marks that I made, because we don't need them. They're more like guidelines anyway. So yeah, that's my theory of fish. What do you guys think so far? How are we feeling about this? I've kind of taken inspiration from the street lamps that you get on the Thames in London, where they've got like giant fish wrapped around them. It was one of my first ever day in London, where I spent a day in London. When I'd moved here. I moved to London before I'd seen London. So I moved here on my first ever day in London. I went for a walk along the Thames with my sister, and we went to the Globe Theatre to watch, I think we watched Hamlet, and we watched it from the poor seat, so you have to stand the whole time that you're watching it, which was absolute agony. But it was really fun. It was such a good experience. Highly recommend it if you go to London. Go to the Globe Theatre. It's in the exact same position that the Globe Theatre originally was in. You can go and watch a beautiful Shakespeare production. Some of them are a little bit more modernized than you might want, so keep an eye on that. Don't just sign up for it. Check to see who's developed and produced it. And yeah, go and do Globe Theatre in London. It's beautiful. I was absolutely exhausted by the end of it though. And then, I can't remember what else I did that day. That was like the main highlight of the day, was going to the Globe Theatre. I don't think I've ever gone back actually, which is kind of sad. Let's see. Lights are poorly maintained. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Too much. This brush is quite brutal to work with. I did not realize that. I have turned down the intensity. I love making like rock damage in Zbrush. Damage things are really fun to make. Because you can kind of just freehand it and go a little bit batshit, which is nice. Also want to include areas where it's like been touched a lot, so where it kind of softens out. You know, like on any statues, you can always see where people put their hands the most. So you kind of want to get some of that vibe in here as well. Maybe where kids have climbed on it or something. So, combination of damaged and squished and softened over time. But yeah, we want them to look old. Forgot to uncrease it. I was like, why is it not working? Added stuff to con. Oh, goody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That'll help. I'll be sculpting more stuff for you tomorrow afternoon. I've got a student in the morning for 2 hours, I think. And then I'm back onto this in the afternoon. So I'll be working on it while I stream. And then, what's tomorrow? Wednesday. Yeah, that's what I'm doing Wednesday. Thursday, I will be on it all day as well, so I needed lots of concepts, so I knew what the hell I'm making. Right. Whaley boy is looking... You've been replaced. No, I just need money. I need money. You're welcome to book classes as well. Be my guest. I broke. I poor. Right. We have a nice looking whaley boy. Wonder if we need to do any detailing on here. Let's see. What's this brush on? I like this brush. Extreme polish. And I want to protect the edges.
What is this, Robin? You're not helping.
What the fuck have I done? Just realized how bad my posture is right now. Don't know why this one is deciding to merge in with itself. It's a little bit weird, but I kind of also don't want to argue with it because life is short. Save. Good point. Save. Let's save. Let's save. Let's save. I don't like this. This is too thin at the bottom.
What do you think, Robin?
Too thin.
Oh no, you're so beautiful. I love you.
I've got a cat that's like rolling around on my lap. She's so cute.
You're so beautiful. Yes. Most precious little cat.
On that note, I need a sip of tea. So here's a word from our sponsors. Our sponsors today are someone nice that wants to send me money. Man. God, cat. Sit down. Come, baby. Come sit. Wherever you want to sit is fine. Alright, so I run a quick render on this and I think it's actually looking pretty good, which is nice and surprising. Let's try doing a render of just this. Oh, where's his eyes gone? Oh shit. Where are those eyes at? Babe, where are your eyes? Okay, that's a little bit less creepy. Big concentration. I can't see the right button. Oh no. Is this render? It's render. Okay. Let's run a few renders on this quickly. I just want to see what it looks like with some shadows and whatnot. And then I think he's just about done. I might change his tail a bit. I don't know if I like the tail. Decisions. Decisions. But Robin Cat, what you doing, baby? What you doing? Thank you. I think you just got snot on me. That's lovely. You like the tail? Okay. Right, we'll leave the tail alone. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. Trying to work out if my attention span has come to an end yet. Tomorrow for the stream, I'm going to be doing some wood sculpting stuff. Like sculpting some rocks, wooden planks, barrels, things like that. So it's going to be a whole shenanigan. Say that. Yeah, I think it looks alright actually. I am pleased. I am pleased that it's working out. Let's try it with not chrome. Shiny. Looks good when it's shiny, actually. Let's try that one. Render. Yeah, I think it's working. I think it's viable. It's viable. I'm so judgmental over my own work. Like, I don't know, it's alright, I guess. I am tired and I am going to take a break before I've got to go do meetings this afternoon. So I am going to love you and leave you here. It's been a pleasure getting to hang out with everyone on stream again. I will be back again tomorrow where I will be doing some work. I think I'm going to do some basic stylized, like how to sculpt rocks, how to sculpt planks of wood, that sort of vibe. Some more tutorial style stuff maybe. As if I know what the fuck I'm doing, I will teach you how to do it too. And yeah, I wish you all a lovely evening. I'll speak to some of you later. Have a good day, everybody. I'm out of here.